Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're going to take a look at some more Fallout here, Fallout 4. And I know it's an old game. It's new for me. I'm one of the many people who loved the TV series and decided to play the game, but I've had the game for 6 years, and I mentioned it in the last stream. I just couldn't get into it because it was so complicated and there were no clear instructions. This time I was going to push myself through it, and I'm glad I did, because with the help of many YouTubers out there who have done really solid work, now it makes sense. Learning stuff every day. And I said it last time, I'll say it again. If you're a Disney Infinity fan, you should be playing this game, because you don't even have to follow the storyline. You could just work on settlements and building, and that will take you plenty of time, and there's no end to what you can do. So I'm going to give you a quick tour of where we're at now versus where we were at about 3 weeks ago, the last time I did a video for Fallout. And I'm going to try and jump into Far Harbor today. So right now we are on the back porch. Got a nice view of the lake. This is home. Got to close the door now. You never know what kind of thing will crawl through there. Mole rats and stuff like that. So here's our living room area. Television. I like this thing. Listen to the sound it makes when it warms up. That sounds like an old TV. I just love it. Turn it on. Turn off the TV when you're not watching it. That's what we're always told. So building this using vault stuff wasn't so simple, because there's no good stairs for it. It's not meant to be a 2-level the way I built it. So I made this work. I'm happy with it. I just picked up this armor recently, and I'm running out of spaces to store them in, so he stays in the house. And we're going to take a look at all the armors here in just a minute. And then I've broken things down where all of the firearms that I'm not using are in here. All of the throwables are in here. Of course, you got to have the Fat Man on display. Any melee weapons are going to be in here. And really the only thing in here right now is currently dog meat's armor. I would like to, I didn't realize that there's actually headgear for him as well. So maybe later today we'll go and get that. Oh, as a matter of fact, I think I have one more to add to the collection here. Hold on. Transfer. What's it under? Miscellaneous? I think it's under miscellaneous. Yep, there it is. Charisma bobblehead. Look at that. Got a full row. How many are we missing here? We got a little ways to go yet. Another 7, 8 left to go. But at least that's a whole row there. It looks nice. So that's downstairs. Got some lighting that I've been working on here. The on-off switch, it's currently off. You turn it on, and those lights pop on up there for a little additional lighting. This is a generally dark room, though, at nighttime, even with the lighting on. Come upstairs here. We got some boxes. If I can get it to stay on there. So this is a lot of the stuff you pick up during the missions and stuff. I just didn't want to keep carrying it around, even though there was no weight to it. I just felt like it was cluttery, so I threw it in the box. Down here, nothing currently. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's there. The holo tags are really cool at nighttime because it glows. I like that. The old Nuka-Cola truck reminds me of the Hess trucks from back in the day. And then we got an army helmet. I just thought that was kind of cool looking there. Put it on the table. So we got 2 dummies, mannequins, call them what you will. I've got Piper's here, so it's got all the clothing in there that she may end up wearing. So generally speaking, dresses, things of that nature, even though most of them look terrible. And even a tuxedo. I was thinking about having the 2 of us dress up in tuxedos and be like a Men in Black kind of thing. Got weapons on display there. Then we got my mannequin. I just picked up this one with the mission. Trying to remember who it was already. It was late. I was going to bed, and all of a sudden I started this mission. Next thing you know. Lorenzo, that's right. The father of the rich kid, the rich guy. So Lorenzo's suit. I kind of like the suit. I'm not going to lie. I think it looks pretty sharp. I made a desk for Piper since she is a reporter. She's got a typewriter, alarm clock. I learned yesterday or early today, I guess I should say, watching another tutorial that if you grab a picture frame during your excursions and pick it up and store it away, the picture disappears. The trick is to carry it back to your location, and then the picture would have stayed in there. Didn't realize that. So the next time I can find a picture frame nearby, I might swap that out because I think it'll look better. But I wanted a picture on the desk, so. And we got that going on there. Sleeping with the teddy bear. Got the vases on the top. And we'll go outside here in just a moment. And then we're back to there. So we have the upper deck as well. I was also having some issues when it comes to the electricity. Now, a lot of people at this point in time know all about the glitches for Wi-Fi and things like that, but there were little elements of it that I didn't know at the time. I kind of figured one of them out, and then like an hour later saw a video that would have explained it to me in advance had I seen it. So if you're not familiar with a glitch, basically, and I can show you that in a minute when we get back, there's a way that you can not have to run wires to everything because it looks sloppy, and basically make them wireless but still powered. And if you look down there, you'll see that wire running from the top down but to the generator. But it's just one generator, one wire, and it's way out in the middle of nowhere, so I don't worry about it. The problem is if I were to delete that generator, which I don't even really need, it would cut all of the work I've done power-wise out, and I'd have to rewire everything, which I may have done to learn the hard way. I just didn't realize that's what did it. I was thinking it was something else. The fact that we're glitching it and the thing didn't like it, or it saved but didn't save that. So, yeah, live and learn, right? So anyway, we got some dirty plates out there. I guess we ate and didn't clean up after ourselves. And that's the house. So you see Piper sleeping here. Here's what I love about her as a sidekick. When you're not ready to go running missions or anything like that, and you tell her to go to bed, she'll stay there for days. And that's cool, because then when I come out here and do the builds, she's not like walking in the way of stuff. Like dog meat, love them to death. But when I'm trying to scrap stuff, and I'm dropping it down on the floor and I'm going to scrap it, and he keeps walking right through it and kicking it around, or one of the NPCs does the same thing, it gets frustrating after a while. And with her, she'll just stay up there and sleep away and doesn't get in the way. And she's a good fighter, so win-win. All right, close the door. Overseer, gave myself a title. So we got 2 Centurions outside standing guard. This is my second one with a jetpack. Loving the jetpack, so much fun. Then we got our XO1 here. All the lights you can see are on. This was something I did yesterday. Love the way it turned out. I knew we needed a nightclub. And we have a nightclub. So it's Piper's Pit. For those of you that know me, I'm an old school wrestling fan, hence the name. You know what's funny, though, is how, or maybe I picked the wrong one. I was going to say, this thing looks so much horrible, more horrible than the one in my house, but that's probably because I picked a different one. That's what it is. But I'm cool with it. I'll leave it like that. So, interesting bar, right? We got the dumbbells in there. We got the pommel horse. And the reason for that is it brings people in. Every night at the end of the workday, they come in, they flood this place, and it's a legitimate bar feel to it. Nick's already getting drunk. He wastes no time. He's in and out of this thing all day long, man. This guy's got no life. I glitched the radio in because the music this thing plays is terrible. And then earlier today, I found a video showing you how to glitch it in. That's like, wow, I already came up with that on my own. So I feel good that when these experts had it in mind, but I did it without any help. I might want to clean it up a little bit. It's not quite centered, but the idea is there. One thing he did is he had 2 radios, one on either side, and angled them in so you don't even see them at all. And he claims it's a little bit louder, so I may want to try that. Our recent excursion got me a lot of alcohol to put here on the shelves. Not so much on this side yet. I got to work on that. This place looks really cool once the lights go down outside. Once it gets dark, there's a lot of purple glow going on in here. And from the street with the disco balls, we got 2 of those going off. We got the strobe light going off. I mean, this is eye-catching. If it were real life, you'd want to stop in and see what the hell's going on in here. Employees only. This is the employees' bedroom over here. Lavatory, men's and women's, shared space. I did put a sink in there because, as we all know, employees have to wash their hands before returning to work. And this is we even got a plunger I picked up. Threw that down there. And this is a very fine establishment where anybody can look in the window while you're taking a dump. And this is just a closet area. There was nothing you could really do with it. You could throw a bed in there, I guess, but I decided to put these in there for the moment. And they're going to kind of act as kegs of some sort. I'm presuming once I get into Far Harbor, I'm going to unlock some actual barrels, which I've seen in other, unless they use mods, in which case I'm not doing mods. But I'm hoping that that'll unlock some barrels. So there's a lot of similarities to this in Disney Infinity, that you unlock more things to work with as you play longer. You gain more achievements. And the builds are so much freaking fun. All right, Power Play has been relocated. If you look at the last video, it was way on the other side of town. But it was getting clustered there, and it was getting lost in the shuffle. So you're going to see what we did on that side instead. And I literally just picked up the whole thing and moved it over here. It was pretty cool. That was good for the building, but it didn't work so well for all of the displays. I had to bring them over one at a time, and then I had to rewire the whole thing. As I said, we got one inside the house, two outside the house, and we got all these guys in here now. This one I just got done yesterday, picking up the Abraxo. And I love these product endorsement ones. I think it's really cool. How they don't sell these is like action figures, especially now with the TV series and all. These things would go, I think, off the chart. You know, make them reasonable. I mean, they do have some statuettes ones of the TV show, which kind of look like this. But they're asking a lot of money for those. I mean, make $10, $15 versions of them that are simple, mildly posable. And I tell you right now, I'd get a couple for the desk just to pop them on there. So we got the Sugar Bomb, the Nuka-Cola. I think that'll always be my favorite. And Abraxo now. So they're popping with color. Very cool. Got our power armors down there for these guys. Another Exo-1 MK3. And a T-45. I like the old clunkers, even though they're not as durable and everything else. They're cool looking. They just look like they're going to kick ass. All right, close the door because this is a bad neighborhood. All right, close the door when you're outside the door. Try it again. There you go. So you don't feel like you're in prison. If we go in the back, and I really did take a lot of this design from, oh gosh, dang it. What's his? Oops, I'm stuck. I'm going to go around. Gosh darn it. I'm drawing a blank. Hold on. I got to give this guy credit. And his videos are like 6 years old. But I guarantee you they've probably jumped up in numbers because so many people from the show have gone out and got this game. It's like it's a new release. No Mod Workshop is this show. I don't think that's the name of his channel, though. But hold on. I will get that for you, right? History. Hello, history. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Schooled Zone. That's it. SKOOLED. Schooled Zone. And this is literally his build. I just copied it, stuck it in the back here, because there's not a lot of property to work with back here. See, I'm right on the border, and this is it in the backyard. So there wasn't a whole lot else I was going to do here. And I said, perfect place to put the generator. So what I figured out is that once you've powered up something, and all I do for the glitch, in case, again, if you're not familiar, I think everybody knows about this now. I figure I'm the last one to the party. I'm using PlayStation, so it's a triangle to get it live and then bring it to your generator, which these are daisy chained together. Got this one going here, I believe. It was. I wonder if that might not explain some of the problems I've been having. Interesting. Okay, so anyway, they're daisy chained together, so I got 209, I think, or whatever. 208 power going on there. And then you just line up your rectangle with the power line, and then tap the triangle again, which is the top button. I think it's Y on Xbox. And then whatever item you want to basically electrify, which in this case we'll use that. I've already done it, so it probably won't connect again. Oh, it does. Never mind. But right now, that's live, and I can remove the wire and store it. And now this is live. Wherever I move it, if there's lights in the air, they're going to go on. With this guy here, I had him hooked up, and I had some of the purple lights here, and then also the ones that we saw on the bar. So I put them up there, although I'm going to come up with something different that I saw another YouTuber do that I thought was really cool. It'll be a lot easier doing the glitch, because trying to get these angles here at those beams up top is a little tricky. So I'm going to have a pole with some conduit down here that'll be a little bit more of a straight across shot. But that's where I've got going on back here with the powerhouse. And I've got it clearly marked, stay away, keep out, do not enter, no bueno. It's starting to get dark, so we're going to get a look at the bar. Like I said, things are going to pick up. It's going to get busy in here. Let me see. I don't think yeah, this house is done except for the roof. And it may have been done the last time. I'm not sure. Power switch is working. So if I turn this off, yep, TV goes off. Bam. And also some lighting in here, I think, also turns on and off with it. These do not. These are powered by themselves. They will stay on all the time. Got the wood floors going on here. Got the little bar back in the corner. Another desk. I like this chair. I'd want this chair in real life. A cleaner version of it, but yeah. Got some pictures on the walls. Again, the wood floor. What can you really do? I mean, I guess I can make a bathroom out of this. But I already made it out of here because it actually has a shower. So, no, never mind. Back to not much to do with this. Got a couple beds back here. Cover up. Put a cement block in the wall there to cover up the gaping hole that was there. And again, the ceiling has to be done. I wouldn't mind doing that today. The one across the street over there at Piper's Pit, that came out really well, and it was pretty simple. I was happily surprised with how well it worked. So again, this house is pretty much good to go other than the roof. And I think I could do that in under a half hour. This one definitely, again, most of these don't have roofs yet. I'll let you know when we get to the ones that haven't been done. What's up, Marcy? You in bitch mode today or what?
I'll stop complaining when there's nothing left to complain about.
I guess the answer is right there. So, yeah, we still have to do everything in this house. We haven't got any of the walls taken care of or any of that stuff. Jump across the street to the Minuteman Diner. And there's something over here. How much work will it take? Nah, not too bad. It won't be that bad. Well, I want to replace everything from here down to here with the same interior, but with the food items built into the wall. So that means I got to take all this stuff out and then bring it all back in again. So yeah, we got the diner here. Gotta find some. I gotta grab some food items next time and stick them on the back shelf.
You ain't here for me.
You got the armorer, general store, and weapons. Even put a 9mm on the back there for him. Over here we got clothing. I actually put some clothing that I'm not using and stuck it in the shelves. Gave him a clipboard to take orders. Same thing. We got the light. That turns off the outside. We're diner only for some reason. I'm not sure. I guess it could be the distance. Yeah, it's probably the distance. I think if it was over here more, it would turn off the entire sign. I wonder if I want to try that. Sure I do. What's the worst that could happen? And I'll tell you, you can say it about every game, Disney Infinity included, that you do builds on. You should be doing this anyway. But nah, with this game, much more than any I've ever played. Save all the time. Oh my goodness, you get so wrapped up and you'll be spending an hour in it and all of a sudden it crashes. All right, lights are off. No, still only affects the one word. That's odd. I guess we might as well move it back down by the door then. And it's the end of the day. Has everybody left? Yep, everybody's left. So let's lock up. Like I said, it's a rough neighborhood. And by now, they're starting to head over and get their drink on. So let's bounce back over to Piper's Pit. No droids allowed, buddy. You got to stay outside. And look at this. It fills up. I'm the bartender. I got these lights back here to give it a little bit of an ambiance. When you walk in the door, you can see that little bit of a glow behind the bar, which I love. Again, as this room gets darker, it really pops. Somebody just went in that says employees only. Get your ass out of there. There we go. Ooh, I saw a little bit more than I needed to see with that.
Can't wait.
Yeah, righty. Get over there. All right. Can I get you a drink? Like I said, between the strobes and everything else, we got the traffic light going.
Got work to do. Can't talk.
Got the neon over here. There's our clothing salesman right there. That's why he's so dapperly dressed. I love this cigarette machine. Conveniently located next to
Isn't that something?
no smoking sign.
I'm busy. Farming is honest.
So like I said, I stacked all those bottles. That was a little time consuming. A lot of things tend to fall down over time, like when you reload a game. So hopefully they last, because I'm not going to go through that again.
My back hurts. My feet hurt.
Everything hurts.
Everything hurts.
That's what I said. What I love is when they sit down, they start drinking. I mean, these little details are just really cool. Dude, if you're going to watch TV, turn it on. So it's a bit of a sports bar kind of thing, because you got the workout stuff. Advertising for boxing, baseball.
Yeah.
Is a pretty big theme throughout. We got some beer bottles here. That was just off of one run. I did a really good job of picking up stuff. Let's see. This was glitched in. I'm leaving the post right here because I keep using it, so it's just convenient to have it right nearby. Did some lighting on the sign there. This is all hollowed out, and then I glitched in the panel so that the wall would be solid. You can see the roof. This was, again, I enjoyed doing this because I did the floor part of it first, then I put the roof down on top and did all that back here, and then just lifted the whole thing up in one shot and slid it in there. What the heck, man? And I put some lights behind the sign to give it that glow, as you can see now. Jump! Jump! All right, let's take a continued tour. So the last time out, I had up here a hot mess. That was another section of vault. And it was way overhanging, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do, because the original plan was the vault was going to go from here to the top of this, and in the middle there was going to be this whole hydroponic thing going on, and it just wasn't working because, as you can see, this foundation is at an angle from this, and when it comes to vaults, they are very linear. So it just wasn't working out. Took the whole thing down, scrapped it, and instead, I built an apartment up here. That's where Sturgis stays. Since he's always working down here in the garage anyway, thought that was a good idea. And I actually love this little apartment. This is one of my favorite builds that I have done here. And it looks like this thing, no, it's working. It's just not lighting up. Light on, light off. But the green light on this isn't working, so. Sometimes what you can do is just, nope, didn't work. Sometimes you just do that and all of a sudden everything's working fine. But yeah, Sturgis got himself a cool little place, decent little view. You can see out over the neighborhood a bit, can see the bar, which he's hanging out there half the time anyway. Alcoholic, what are you gonna do? And now we're going into Mama Murphy's. This is Mama Murphy's house. And voila. So Mama Murphy has this propensity for collecting porcelain. So all the vases and stuff that I find and the plates, kind of stack them up and around. And I'm leaving the bottles up here for the moment, even though I need them in the bar because I have nothing else for the top shelf. But when I get a few more vases up there, then I'll do that. And I stuck that in to cover up the otherwise decaying and decrepit shelf system that's in there. And the same thing over here. These shelves are all busted up, so I stuck the magazine rack in there and filled it up with the magazines. The kitchen, think. Is that a working lamp? It is a working lamp. So, with that in mind, you may recall we have a working, run buddy, run, conduit over here. And the reason I had put it there was to bring it in and use it. That one, this one. So we're going to take this over to Mama Murphy's, and again, so close to the border on where you can build in this backyard. Don't do like me and jump while you're running with one of these things, because boy, that'll crash the game quickly. Yep, lights on. So I'll stick this on the hopefully back wall here. There we go. You won't even notice it. Look at how that blends. So now the kitchen's lit up. Got an ice machine, got a milk machine, empty milk bottle up there, tea kettle, an unscorched oven mitt. It's hard to find high quality stuff in this. It's almost all burnt, scorched, whatever. I'm going to try and center this because I bumped it by accident. Very difficult to nudge. There we go. Good. Got some pots, cups. There's some food, a little bit of everything in there. This has been a troublesome here because the NPCs will come and sit down and they inadvertently knock stuff all over the place. So I had plates in the whole nine, I'd stopped because I got tired of picking it up. But we got a salt and pepper shaker, which I thought that was really cool. I want to keep those as long as I can. Mama Murphy's chair, gave her a telephone. Got a monkey here in the back corner. Once again, come down the hallway. So I tried giving Mom Murphy the nice bed. She wouldn't sleep in this room. I thought because her chair was here that she would stay in the house more. And she comes in the house, but she doesn't necessarily sleep here. So when I found her across the street, she was sleeping in the bed. So I'm like, let me try something. So I took the bed and just moved it across the street to here. And she slept in it. And I said, okay, problem solved. But then the next day, no, she was sleeping across the street somewhere else. Even though I tried to assign her, some of the characters you can't assign. She was one of them. So at this point in time, I'm going to scrap the bed and put a nice one in at least because I put too much time and effort into this. So we scrap that. Back when I made this thing, that was the best bed I had access to. Yeah, these are also bigger, so they do take up more space. Mounts over here. Oh, this is already pretty. No. I guess it would help if I get back into workshop mode. There we go. Glitching into the wall. How's that? A little crooked. Then we got the table down here to try and fit. Ooh, mercy. Alright, easy. Let's see if we can. I think that's about as good as we're going to get on that. She's got her hair brush and clock. We are able to glitch the stuff over the candles so they can. Well, they're staying anyway. You can't get rid of them. And then a couple more beds across the hallway. So that's Mama Murphy's place when she decides to call it home. When she's not on the roof walking around. Last time I saw her in Sturgis, they were up stuck between the two buildings on the roof. Again, this was originally my house from the storyline. But I've got a lot of work to do in here. The floors have to be done. I already walled this thing off because it was ugly. I left the bath. This is the only one I left the bathroom intact on, so that's vintage restroom attire there. This is my old bedroom. I got to finish this up again. Probably. So this is the way Piper's Pit was too. The bottom wide open and exposed like that, and that's where I paneled it off just so that the windows alone were open. And that's what I'll do with this one. Probably not going to worry too much about this wall here. Because I'm also getting to the point where memory's filling up, and there are some workarounds for that. But when you start messing with a game and its memory limits, I get a little anxious that things are going to go bad. And again, nothing going on here yet. I haven't done roof, haven't done floors, haven't done walls. All my other locations at this point, I'm not doing a lot of work on. I'm giving them defense, I'm giving them food and water, and beds, you know, but I'm not getting detailed with it because, again, I don't have that much memory, and this is... Once I'm happy with this, whatever's left, then I'll start going into other areas. Got our doctors, and by the way, the one I assigned to be the doctor here is the only person who actually does their job on a daily basis. The rest of them, yeah, they're there sometimes. Otherwise, they're walking around endlessly, working all day. Not working all day. You're wandering aimlessly. But this is a clinic which doubles as a place for settlers to stay overnight. Got the tray, IV bag, and by the way, you can stack things on top like that, but don't try and lift the bottom item to carry the top item because it don't like that. Threw an extra vase over there. Mama Murphy had too many of the same one. I didn't want to add another one. Got your signing clipboard, your pencil. Make sure you bring your insurance card. Now, the only place you're going to see wires is across the top of the lamps. And that's because I had already rewired it with the glitch twice, not knowing two things. If you delete the power generator that you use to make them Wi-Fi, then you undo all that work. And what I also did, and I figured that out, but what I didn't know is if you add another source of power, it's also going to delete everything. So at this point, before I knew all that stuff, I had already said, screw it, just go to hard wires, and I wasn't going to redo it again after that, so... Okay, this didn't even exist, so I built this up here. This is the Droid Factory. Pretty simple, nothing crazy here. One of the things that maybe I'm doing something wrong. But is the automatron the only thing you can build? Because it's like I wanted to build another Mr. Handy style. We'll go ahead and make another one here. Yeah, it's like that's all you have is that. And then the head. Yeah, you just don't have any option for Mr. Handy. Because my problem is, I really wish I wouldn't have changed Cosworth. I liked him better the way he was. All right, I'm going to let you guys watch the screen so I'm not blocking stuff out.
This unit is currently in factory default mode. Do you wish to enable this unit? Its personality subroutine.
I forgot I already built him, so now I'm stuck with him. I really wanted to... Oh, well. It is what it is. So for now, I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. I'll probably have him stick around here and perform some sort of guard detail, because they don't have to sleep. Try to come up with something different than the ones I've made. I made one who does, I was going to say trafficking. But he runs produce and stuff back and forth for me. And he's a badass little dude, man. Part of me actually wants to run some missions with him. Yeah, I'm not really digging much of this. A Spartan helmet. Sure, why not? See, you have Mr. Handy's torso. Why don't you have the head? Maybe I'm missing a book or something. Maybe that's what it is. As you collect these magazines, different ones give you different insights on how to do things. And this is where I jump right onto YouTube immediately. That looks kind of badass. See what else we can do here. Front armor. Wicked noxious plate. Looks like decent defense there. Rear armor. I like to go with pocketed things because then you get to carry more. So whatever it is you have him doing, he'll always be a little bit better with that. You can never carry too much. See, you got Mr. Handy's eye. I may bring Codsworth back in here and see if I can't somehow get them back. I like them better the old way. I'm not a big fan of my current Codsworth. Let's stick with no eye. It looks better. Lockpick hacking. With hacking, I guess that's always a useful tool to have. Tractron. I don't have anybody with a drill yet. Let's make that happen. A drill and a hook. I love the mace, man. I just feel like that's the perfect weapon for the apocalypse. These are the worst legs you can put on there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at this. I think I can make Mr. Handy happen again. Maybe I just wasn't looking all the way through. And I'm surprised this isn't a more popular style. Because that flying around is very quick. Wish there was a way to get a sample of what it sounds like, but haven't used this one yet, so we'll see. We'll go with red. What I started doing was naming them based on their roles. So like I've got a droid named 88 for Vault 88 because they're running back and forth with supplies.
This unit is currently in factory default mode. Do you wish to enable this unit's personality subroutine?
Sure, why not?
Sure. That would be great.
Acknowledged. Personality subroutine activated. A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart?
Actually, I'll be back later.
Very well, sir.
You're going the wrong way, dumbass. Yeah, you only got 2 options. There you go. Smarter than he looks. All right, let's see what we can do here. Get old Codsworth back in there. No, no, no. Yeah, with no head armor first. I'm gonna guess factory is factory, right? Yeah, there we go. I think we're gonna get him back. All right, I thought I'd lost him. I think that's about right. I'm not sure. Need to pick me up a nail gun. Ooh, minigun, I like that. Got a minigun. Go ahead and go with that. There we go.
For all the post-war devastation, the sunrise is still quite impressive.
And there goes that. So there's the droid factory. Another house that I've done nothing with, I don't think. Yeah, no. Haven't been in there yet. So still a ways to go. This used to be the power plant. It is now the warehouse instead. This is where I make my ammo for the most part. I don't do a whole lot at this point in time when it comes to the machinery options here, but I expect to start doing that, and I think I'm going to use the mechanics layer for that, since you can't really do anything in the mechanics layer. It's hard to get water. I've got some water now. Food is nearly impossible, so that means no people. And I can get machines to do everything, and it won't matter. But over here, I keep all my supplies of the stuff I need for the bullets that I most commonly make. And then I don't have to go back and forth, and I don't have to carry it myself. I can just grab the 20, 30, or 40 of whatever it is I need, drop it in here, and then it pops out, and I'll go run errands in the meantime and come back and pick up all my ammo. So, there's that. Welcome to the warehouse. All right, security. Is this working?
Yes.
Everything seems to be proceeding.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm going to have to fix that. Wonder why. I love that floodlight. It's a beautiful thing. Let me see if just clicking it'll do the difference. Yep. Like I said, sometimes that's all it needs. Looks beautiful at night, man. Sweeping back and forth.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days.
So another person who actually does their job all the damn time is my security host, man. She is always there. Give her a cup of coffee to keep her awake. She's got her stopwatch, pencil for notes. Notepad, not notepad, but folders and clipboard, stuff like that she might need for the filing cabinets. As I say, I don't think there's anything in this trunk.
Yes.
In case she has a relief shift or something like that, they got a desk as well with a clipboard and some coffee. Got a locker again, nothing in it at the moment. It's nice to have dedication, though. Lock that door, though. You don't want people walking in on you. He wanders a lot. So what I'm thinking is I got to find this other boy that we just built. Did I give him a name? Security? Yeah. And I think I might put him back here because I only have this one guy monitoring this, and we do tend to get attacked from this side more times than not. They spawn right up here in the hills. Which kind of makes sense because in the game, early on, just over the ridge right there, is your first encounter with bad people. All right, let's see if we can locate Mr. Security here. No idea where he'd have gone to. What's up, Sturgis?
What's going on?
Nothing. What's going on with you?
What have you got to trade today?
You got anything good, buddy? Let me see what you got. Bag of cement. Aluminum canisters. Bag of fertilizer. Oh, fertilizer. I'll tell you that story. This is early in the game. I needed fertilizer to make some stuff. And where am I going to find fertilizer? And do a YouTube search. And, hey, over at the farm next door, there's a bunch of fertilizer. Well, what I did not realize is that, yeah, you can't just go taking people. It said right there, you know, red in right lettering, do you want to steal it? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to steal it with that. I didn't know it was going to set up a whole chain of events. And basically everyone over at the farm went nuts on me, and I had to shoot them, and I killed them all. And by doing that, you can no longer use that as a settlement property. So it's just dead farm now. Can't do anything with it. Can't farm on it.
My old man taught me that duct tape could fix anything.
Pretty much. Can't fix it, duck it.
About bullet holes.
We already checked that out. Anybody still hanging out here? Any alcoholics on duty? Where's my robot? Oh, there you go.
Operating at full capacity.
Okay, that's nice to know. All right, so we click on that to command him, and come on back, come on back. I'm not sure that having him roam around isn't such a bad thing, but for right now, because this guy has to go to bed. Pretty sure he does. Let me see, who is it? No, actually, he may be one of those guys that just stays 24/7, but what I like about using the robots is that you don't have to bring settlers in who demand more stuff. Speaking of which, where are we at right now? 27 people, 27 water. Might want to add a little more than that. Defense is 82 vids. Happiness is down. I built you a bar. Damn, look at the size though. And I haven't even done these roofs. Ugh. So I can put a few more waters in. And this is the food area back here. What was that number at? 30 for 27 people. Got a lot of farmers on this team. And I basically moved all of it to one area. It was spread out before. Now I got everything in one place pretty much. Can't believe that's not enough water. Seriously? All right. Made you guys a nice little nightclub, and you're gonna say you ain't happy. I'm sorry. Sucks to be you. All right. I think it's time for Far Harbor. As much as I want to do another roof, I know if I start with that, then that'll be the whole stream, is just doing the roof and the rest of the building. Come on up.
Hey.
Where to?
Hey.
And I've been using the mechanic jumpsuit. I think it's a good look for her.
Shoot.
Hey.
Point the way.
Come on.
That's a plan.
Then get up. Look at this view, though. They got some great views in this game. Some of the other settlement communities I've got set up also, especially the beachside ones. What's she doing? She gonna start typing? Not now. I was really hoping, like I said, every time they sit down in an area, they interact in some way or another. So she's having her morning cup of coffee, I guess. I was hoping she would type, but the typewriter's not accessible. Even I tried using it, and you can't. You can only pick it up. But it looks good. The reporter sitting down at the desk. All right. We're going.
Hey.
Yep.
Over here.
Can do.
I know you can do. So do.
Wait there.
Okay. I'll be here then.
He speaks very nasty and generally. Come here. Sit. Hey. Woohoo. He'll whistle
Move
at him.
here.
Uh-huh.
Heads up.
What you got for me?
Piper.
Hey, here.
Always
Something
giving you
shot.
shit.
Always worked for me.
As soon as you talk to her, she wants to give you candy.
Your thoughts?
Sure don't make them like they used to. Talking about you, Blue.
Your thoughts?
Right behind you.
She actually came up with a couple of new lines every so often.
Your thoughts?
Or one well-preserved relic, you know that?
Oh. That was all I had.
All right.
Sure.
So there's that. No, you're with me. You're with me. On me.
Heads up.
What can I do?
Hold position.
Got it. Not going...
Moving out.
Moving out means, come on. When you get far enough away, she'll start booking down the stairs all of a sudden. Then you got to run back and shut the door. What's up, doggy? I gotta get his headgear. I didn't know they made head armor for him until just the other day. Seriously. Come on. Oh, gonna have to walk her out. This is the part that gets frustrating. While I really enjoy a lot of the interactions, especially between these two, the banter can be fun. It gets to the point where she's a true NPC. And it takes a little bit of the immersiveness out of the game. Like now. Or a lot of times there'll be areas where... What was that just giving me? I just got some red warning like something's wrong.
Head over there.
Of course.
Go there.
Yep.
It's like there's no reason she can't walk out that
There.
door, but sometimes she will. Yeah, like that right there.
Go check that out.
Uh-huh.
But then she'll do it.
Move out.
Can do.
Well, you gotta open the door first.
Over there.
Can do.
Keep going. Keep going.
Get into position.
Yep.
Go.
Uh-huh.
And now she'll be alright. And it doesn't always happen. But it definitely takes away from the moment. Alright. This is my second one I've ever owned with a jetpack. And this is kind of my one. I don't care what happens. He gets banged up or whatever. That's fine. Sometime next week, the plan is to build a second story onto the power play. And that is going to have these extra suits in there, as well as... Are you kidding me?
Look alive.
You say the word.
Over here.
That's a plan.
That was the plan. Then you went back in the house, and you don't close the door behind you. And you know that I hate when you do that. All right. Oh, and by the way, the overseer is off when I don't want to be bothered, and then I turn it on when I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll listen to your crap. Not that anyone actually comes up and does it, but that was the logic.
Look alive.
Hmm?
Stay there.
Okay.
On me.
I'll be here then.
All right, let's go, girl. Actually, we're going Far Harbor, so we're going to fast travel. Map. I've been wanting to do this for weeks, and I just got caught up so much with these builds and stuff. Let's 80%. I know there's a trophy if you get 100%, and I know it's not easy to do. Apparently they're all fussy about something bothering them. Let me see. Coastal Cottage. We'll fast travel there and see. Feel with a very small group, it probably wouldn't be hard to get to 100%. Trying to remember which one this is. It's got a good generator, so they're good on that. No wonder they're at 80%. Excuse me. There's our bench. Got water there. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm alright. How are you? Got some corn out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I've done the roof and the wall. Oh, I kind of recall this building now. Yeah, it was a hot pain in the ass. And I was still early on in my rebuilding process. I'd almost maybe want to redo this now. Let me see what this has all got going on here. Got more beds. How come I don't got more people? Did I mention some of the views? And this is a little bit more about what I'm going to be doing moving forward. Just throwing some real basic stuff up there because I'm not going to look to eat up memory. I didn't even glitch wire this. I just went straight. And with some of them, I want to do it that way. They can't all have Wi-Fi. Some people have to be in the poor part of town, you know what I'm saying? All right. Sometimes the information, food 0. How is it food 0? I just saw corn. And one person only. That seems odd to me. And yet he's 80% happy. The rumble in the jungle. There's corn right here. Is he not keeping up with it? Let me see. Oh, well, that's part of the reason. Dude, you gotta... Hey, you gotta do your part. Sure, I'll take care of my own stuff. But what I would like to do, if I can find it, you can see this area is terrible. But what I'd like to do is build another garden area, so we'll do that real quick. Not a big fan of sticking them out there like that. Yeah, I think I'll do the barn floor. Let's see. I like to keep it relatively straight and linear. Alright, easy. Okay. Then we will just go for our resources, miscellaneous, and get these plots. And we'll throw these down. And that will provide them with food. Now, Vault 88 got way overrun. I mean, they had a lot of people in that thing. And to my knowledge, there's no way of turning off the beacon there. I can't find it. I can't find a video on turning it off. They just keep bringing more people. And I go over there and I move them to this place and that place. I'm pretty sure I sent people here. I tried to disperse them evenly. Yet he's by himself, which is odd. Can I... Yeah, I can relocate it as it is. Excuse me. Pardon me. Got that one over there. No, it's in the ground. I thought it was floating. It's in the ground. And I would feel like you should be able to get 6 on the plot, but you really can't. Most of the time, you're lucky to get 5. Sometimes only 4, and then you can like squeeze some carrots in the middle or something like that. Although maybe it's something to do with the angle, because the fact that I'm not on level ground now, all of a sudden it seems like it's working pretty well. This might be a learning opportunity here for future. Yeah, I can normally never do this. Let me see. Can I move this one up a little bit? Look at that. Yeah, I normally can't get this many on a plot. So, and that is one thing about building with this thing. Sometimes just a slight change in angle, you know, things aren't clicking, they're not snapping, they're not, and then you just get to some weird angle, all of a sudden it goes green. Or in this case, yellow, because we're in the chute. But yeah, wow. This is the first time I've ever had that many on one plot. Normally, it's just like the 4 corners, and if you're lucky, you'll get something near the middle. And the same thing when I'm putting stuff up on shelves. Some stuff will just go real easy, and some stuff is just a royal pain. All right. That's all the corn. I thought we had some carrots out here. Did I? What's that? Yep. And I'm trying to remember, a settler will only do, I think, 6 food items. So as you start putting more, you need to get more settlers. Stands to reason. Or you can keep bouncing back and forth, I think, and as the corn, let's say, is all good, you can pick them up and just switch them from the corn to the carrots and have it that way. But this is not going to be a very viable location so far as producing me any caps goes. Can we get up here? The good thing about the carrots is they're low to the ground, so it's easy to maneuver, and you don't accidentally harvest things if you don't necessarily want to, which with the larger objects tends to happen. I think that, I was just about to say, I think that might be the last of them, but then it went, there we go, what is this? Fence? Scrap. Okay. There we go. Ooh, easy, easy. Save energy. Alright, let me... Food. See if I can fill these out. Again, this is excellent to see. And now if I can redo... You see, like, this last piece won't fit. Oh, yeah, it will. Yeah, I'm going to redo the sanctuaries and just do it from a different angle. And that's the thing, once you've done it, then you can just pick up the whole plot and move it wherever you want. See, it won't fit there, but now I move over here, all of a sudden it goes. Ooh, almost. Come on. Look at this. And normally I also don't do this in the power suit, so I don't think that has anything to do with it. See, like, this one's not cooperating. Let's pick up something different here. Excuse me. Now he's got a lot more food to deal with. Hopefully we'll have some more people here shortly. Gonna try and send some more people his way again from Vault 88. And eventually I think I'm going to come back and redo this whole thing. Tear all this down and start over again. But for now, in an attempt to see if I can't get that to 100%, let's see, what am I looking for? I think it would be under decorations. Probably means I'm wrong. Guess it could be furniture. And if anybody knows, the counter, I remember seeing an end cap piece. So in other words, if I wanted it to look the same on both ends, there was a little part that you could attach to this that would just make it look identical on both ends. I can't find that piece anywhere. I could have sworn I saw one. Maybe I'm wrong, but if anyone knows, let me know. In the meantime, I am looking for something that should help elevate the happiness. Because everyone wants to be happy. And also keep them healthy. Still at 80 in happiness. I'm going to give them both. Because I want them to be really happy. We'll check back with them. You know you want to. You know you want to. Is there a wire running through there? Or is that what that is? Oh, it's a fishing rod, sorry. I was going to say, boy, I did a terrible job on that. Yeah, I'll scrap this whole thing and redo it. And it'll look a lot better than this. Again, this was the early on stuff, the learning curve. Damn, look at you jumping up to the top. And now he's got food and water. How much food? 6 for one person. That's not bad. Should be more than that once they start. Again, he's only able to do so much. It's like this is a spoken for, but nobody's doing this yet, and nobody's doing that, and nobody's doing carrots yet. So once we get that covered, then we'll be cruising along. All right, refresh me. Location is Coastal Cottage. All right, we got to send people to the Coastal Cottage. Let me do this before we jump over. I apologize if the ceiling fan in the background's making noise. It is roasty out here in the Sunshine State today with temperatures with a feel-like factor of 100 degrees. So my AC is fighting the good fight. Finch Farm. I just spent time there yesterday. They should be in good shape. 7 people, 12 food, 12 water, 10 power, 20 defense, 16 beds. I wonder if they're not happy if there's too many beds and not enough people. I don't know. But I sent a lot of people from Vault 88, and I don't know what happened. It's like they're not showing up or something. Trying to take care of the overcrowding problem, you know? Nordhaven Beach also, I spent some, wow, they're 6, I don't know if that's down or up, though. 4 people, 14 beds. Good night, Irene. And again, I sent people there. I did that deliberately to send Vault 88 people there because they were so overwhelmed. Red Rocket, and I think they count, if I'm not mistaken, and I might be, but the supply lines, I think those people are counted in the head count even though they're running supplies back and forth. That's why I've also switched to robots for that. And here's another happy fact. So right now it says 72. I think it just jumped up if I'm not mistaken. Or was it this one? No, this was 66. But then we go there, and all these numbers can be different. Red Rocket, 5 beds. Oh, they got a 6 person. Okay, we're going to prioritize Red Rocket then. Because I need people right now at Coastal. We'll send them to Coastal. But then they say there's 6 and you get there and you can't find 6. Which goes back to me believing that it has something more to do with the fact that they're counting the other folks that are out there traveling back and forth. I gotta believe they're selling these pins somewhere because it's a cool idea, and if they're not, they're missing the boat. I just ordered a statue, small statue of dog meat for the desk. Alright, this was one of my first builds outside of Sanctuary. And again, I kept it simple, prefabbed. And now if we open up, let's see what it says. 6 people, 10 beds. See, that's not what it said a minute ago. Happiness 76, and it's on its way up. Thanks for that. Power's 3. That's not a big deal in power. Have I glitched this stuff? It's like, because a minute ago it said that we didn't have enough beds for the number of people, and we got plenty of beds. We don't have enough people. Make sure everybody's assigned. Looks like everything is accounted for. That's good. Oh, I hear fire. Before you bring it to my house. This might be our... Yeah, that's the dead... What? Oh, he's okay. No, he's not. Did I miss? Seriously. Oh, he didn't explode or nothing. Alright, Jung Young is okay. Yeah, this is the farm that I screwed up. Not knowing any better, and now I can't do anything with it. I can't build on it. You know, I thought I'd at least be able to build on it and restart it or something like that, but nothing. Can't assign anyone to it. And this was a nice farm, man. They had it all worked out. Ooh, that reminds me. I was just at a location, which God knows I don't remember which one now. Are these even... Yeah, they can be harvested. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I can't do anything. I was here to get fertilizer. And it was back here somewhere on a shelf or something. And as soon as I grabbed it, the guy was up here shooting at me and got into this big gun battle and killed them all. And after that, paid the price. A couple of bottles. It's for decoration. That's what the good use is for. I don't need any more cups or plates right now. But I will take vases. And... what is this? Oh, bottles. Yeah. That's good for the bar. Now that I got the suit, I think the least I can do, and I've been meaning to get stuff like this so I can just drop in a bucket or a bowl or something on a table for decoration. Potted meat, yeah, I'm sure that's healthy. Take another bottle for the bar. Can't think of anything I'm going to use it for. Sure, with half an effort, I'd find something to use it for, but right now I'm trying to regulate myself a little bit better. getting fat playing this game. They tell me that I'm overweight and I can't run anymore. It's like, shoot, gotta keep on losing weight so I can run. I can use that over in the workstation. And if you can do that, you might as well do that too. So I'm getting more into the decorating at this point. I'm not scavenging for bullets and I'm not scavenging for weaponry. I'm scavenging for decorations. Going down. Running this mission yesterday, we came across a set of power armor. Normally, I don't run with power armor. I normally just collect it and store it away. And here I was with the power armor on. I was like, well, I can't leave it. And I was like, hey, I wonder. And sure as heck, I could assign Piper to it. So here's Piper and I in power armor going around beating up on people. That was great. I feel like I need to check over here in the U-Haul trailer. How did I live without a booster? Nothing. Ooh, we haven't been here before. Battle cops. Take the rounds. I'm not going to worry about that. Fusion cells always. Rataway is a good thing to have. Nope, didn't want that. That's what I wanted. There you go. All right, let me see. Abernathy Farm. There you go. Yeah, it's cleared because I killed the owner. But I can't build on it. I can't use it. It's sad. Terribly sad. Actually, while I'm here, hold on a moment. Because this would be a fun thing to build. I've seen some people make some really creative stuff around here. Unfortunately, once you harvest this, it ain't going to come back. So I'm just going to take one. And somewhere there got to be corn around here, no? Oh, maybe not. Okay, thought there'd be corn. Let's see how things are looking. $30 people, 30 beds. Oof. Happiness went way back up, though. It was down at 40. It was bad. Let's go. Let's see if we can't send a couple people over to the coast, man. That guy's lonely by himself. Oh, damn. Well, at least there's nothing that I don't think. Yeah, I didn't do anything that I had to save. This is what I'm telling you. You got to save this game all the damn time. She crashes quite a bit. More than any other game I've played before. But I'll say this. I have never been more immersed into a game than this one. It's like I feel like I'm going there. It's like I spend hours here in this world. And I played a lot of games. They never made me feel like I was in it like this one does. I was thinking about getting Fallout 76, but the more I read about it and the more I hear about it, I'm like, no, it looks like they kind of screwed the pooch on that one. once I do get done with all these missions and things like that, then I decide I'm going to grab some of the weapons that I think look cool but don't do that much damage and just go run around and see what I can do with them. Okay, we're back here again. And the funny thing is, Vault 88 has been a regular when it comes to crashing. I need to go back to the castle, too. I haven't been there in forever. I can only imagine what's happening. That's another one where I send people to. Castle build is fun. Because you can do a really good job of replacing the wall and making it look pretty legit. Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm just chilling out a little bit here. And I don't know what it is, but I always get turned around in this place from the spawn-in point. There we go. Nope, because that'll take you to security. If I turn to my right, I want to go left, I believe. And then right, there we go. Starting to get there. Looks like Walking Dead here with all these zombies. And I just leave him back there because he provides some muscle. Alright, let's send at least 2 people. And that was the thing. I was sending like 6 people at a time, and I think that just freaked out the game. Coastal Cottage, right? Yeah. Pretty sure that was it. All the blue jumpsuits are the original people that I gave jumpsuits out to. And I've duplicated a bunch of them as well, so I can give out more. Coastal Cottage for you as well. I want to start working on the building here. I just haven't had time, and now I got all these beds in the way and all these people in the way, so I'm trying to thin the herd. Can I send anyone else? Hold still, girl. Yeah, it's like Sanctuary Hills for some reason won't let me send more people, and I can't figure out what the reason is for that. Because I've got the space, I've got the beds, I've got the food and everything else, but it won't let me. Go to the Red Truck Stop. Red Rocket, rather. They got room. They got room for you. Coastal Cottage. Let's get them some occupancy. A man needs help. All by himself out there. I'm going to do that with Brutus over here as well. Get some people out there to help him. Alright, now before the game crashes. Okay. Where's the all-knowing overseer at? I can't figure out what they need defense for. Are creatures coming up from the caves, I'm guessing? Thought he was going to say, smells like shit.
Finally, Vault 88's work can truly begin.
I just need to trade gear with you.
No, I thought we were going to have an actual dialogue.
So strange having people about.
So am I done with her and missions?
I just want to trade a few things.
Yeah, I guess so.
So strange having people about.
Heard that before. I don't think anything here is wire glitched, so I may just get rid of the generators and put the one big one in Yeah, these are all hardwired. Same thing here. I use this for ammo and duplication. Which brings me to the question, where am I storing stuff at? I don't think it's here. No. Is there maybe up in here? Or maybe I'm not storing stuff here. Or the workbench is the next place to check. Because I have more uniforms so I can duplicate and start handing them out to people. So that I can tell who's who a little bit better. Nope, nothing going on up here. Let's check the workbench. Oh, I know where. Over here.
That vault's supposed to have clean water?
There's all the crap here. Food and stuff like that. That reminds me. Oh, we got rum. Use that for the bar. Vodka, whiskey. Oh, I got 4 jumpsuits right now. I only want to take 1. Oops, sorry. That's what I wanted to do. So I can duplicate the jumpsuits real quick. Anything else? Nope. Where's Piper at? Because I need her for this. I think what I'll do, step out real quick, it'll be easier. Always take your fusion core out. I don't trust these bastards. There you are, girl. Stay still.
Hey,
What can I do?
Right here.
over here.
Yep.
Inventory, wardrobe, and drop. If you've never seen this before, it's an easy dupe glitch. It works on almost everything.
Hey,
Target her, and then right before it goes in,
grab that.
have her get it. So she will now have a copy of the suit, and there will be one in the bin as well. So we now have 2 instead of 1. I'm going to just leave it in there. Stay put.
Move here.
That's a plan.
Stay still. Trying to talk with you.
Here.
Of course.
Dang gummit.
Hey,
You say the word.
I'm trying to. It won't speak.
head over there.
No, don't head over there.
Wait there.
There we go.
Okay. I'll be here then.
Seriously.
Heads up.
There we go. Finally. Jumpsuit. And keep in mind we still have 1 in the hopper.
Got it. Not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Heads up.
Shout if you need me.
This end.
Go there.
Of course.
And then once again.
Look alive.
Look away.
Get that.
Can do.
And again, you want to wait till it's almost going into the hopper. Damn.
Look alive.
Just let me know. Probably have something you can use.
Stop pointing. You're gonna. Hey. What did I tell you?
There.
Like she's a dog. This is what ends relationships. I'm just saying, you can't do that shit.
Hey. Pick that up.
Yep.
She's normally one of the easiest ones to work with here, but for some reason it's not picking up.
Take a look.
Alright, real quick save. Because I can see it's going to happen. Okay. How many I got in here? What? What? Stop it. Oh, they're down here. Sorry, wrong end. So we got 3 more, plus whatever I had in the box. But we got 30 people, so I got a lot of suits to make here. I'm not going to do all of them right now, but I'd like to get another few.
Hey.
What you got for me?
Good question. Stay right
Move
there.
out.
That's a plan.
Drop that. The conveyor belt back at Saint. I missed it.
Hey.
Just let me know.
Take that.
Might have got it in time. I'm not sure. Conveyor belt at Sanctuary, it works, but it's not rolling like this one is. Mechanically, it's not rolling, but it is doing the job. It'll move stuff down. Yeah, I don't think she got that one. What's going on with this?
Don't mind the clutter.
Yeah, I don't think she. No, she didn't get it. Okay, we'll pick it up now.
Heads up.
Shoot.
Over there.
Can do.
Heads up.
You say the word.
Grab that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so she's got one. I got more on me. I don't need to keep grabbing it from her, especially since it's being such a pain in the ass right now. So we'll just go through these.
Look alive.
What you got for me?
Get into position.
That's a plan.
Look alive.
Away.
Get that.
Yep.
I back away a little bit because if I get too close, when I tap on it, it's going to just pick it up, which defeats the purpose.
Go.
Of course.
Like she's a dog.
Pick that up.
That's a plan.
Now we got our rhythm going at least.
Over here. Hey,
What can I do?
take that.
Of course.
All right, this should be enough for today, I think. We'll throw it on a few of the randoms. Can you please sit still, girl? Like I said, there are these moments.
Something specific?
Yeah, specific. Take those 4. Boom. And take those 4. That's 8 more people. That's enough for right now. Actually, yeah, 'cause I got more back in the box. So now the question is, who's going to get a uniform?
Try not to.
All these people are walking in front of me. Oh, never mind. I want to be out of this mode.
I just want to trade a few things.
Here we go. here. Equip that. Look like you belong, man. Look like you belong. Congratulations. Welcome to the team. There was somebody else I did assign to the power bikes. Yeah, there's one.
This is delicious.
Signer is something anyway, so if you're assigned, I want to make sure you get a uniform so I know you belong here.
Let's trade some things.
Sure thing.
Yes.
I want to trade a few things.
That's what I'm looking for.
Somebody's knocking on the vault door. It's a raider. He'll kill us all.
Alright, give me somebody else who's actually assigned to work detail. Somebody who has earned the right to a uniform. Boy, a lot of you are deadbeats right now. There's just too many.
Is it night or day? I've lost track.
Night, I think.
What's this guy right here? Yes?
Can we trade a few things?
Okay.
Anybody
Never
out
thought
of
of
here?
that, honestly.
Not out
Yeah.
there. I'll hide the phone numbers.
I let her wear that stupid hat. Surprised. And there's the crash. I told you it was coming. No point in reporting it. You know what that means? I'm not sure. I may have done a Pip-Boy. I hope I did. Yeah, I did, right? Yeah, I had to because I was doing the switches. All right. I was going to say all those uniforms are gone. Hopefully not. It's frustrating. But it does seem to be Vault 8. Or 88. I've had it happen like we saw earlier in the farm and things like that, but for the most part, I can go hours without a crash, but Vault 88 crashes like a mother. I'm to the point where I just don't even want to deal with Vault 88. I'm thinking I'm going to start going in there and building Vault, and it's going to crash on me, and I'm going to say, screw it. Done. That is an ugly gun right there. Wish you could rotate it. Not sideways, but like up and downwards. Like 360 complete. Shoot. Yeah.
Hey,
Just let me know.
So what do I have available? Apparel. Wow. It's unfortunate. All right.
hey,
Shoot.
over here.
If I shoot, you're going to get mad at me. We both know it.
Hey,
Where to?
grab that.
Yep.
Wait for her to get it. And just come right
Move
back
here.
here again.
That's a plan.
Heads up.
What you got for me?
Get that.
Of course.
Here.
Uh-huh.
Heads up.
You say the word.
Pick that up.
One of the reasons I put that extra length in the middle there is to buy you a little bit more time to make sure you have time to back away, lock on target.
Head over there.
That's a plan.
Take that.
Can do.
Okay, we got 4 here. And all went well. Come on, really?
Probably have something you can use.
That gives us 8.
Look alive.
Hmm?
Go there.
Yep.
I need 4 more. It's actually going pretty quickly this way.
What can I do?
Grab that.
Uh-huh.
There.
And you left your spot.
Hey, grab anything useful.
Oh, I don't know if there was enough time on that one or not. Looks like she might have.
Move out.
Yep.
Hey,
Say the word.
get that.
Of course.
Let's see, I think we got 1 more.
Over there.
That's a plan.
Hey,
Can do.
check it out.
That was another close call. Let's see if it was done. How many you got?
Don't mind the clutter.
Yep, she got him. Well done. Wait a minute. What? Am I going crazy? How is there no... Hold on. We got 10. I thought I was going to have more than 10. I'll do 3 more.
Heads up.
What can I do?
Get into position.
Can do.
Heads up.
Point the way.
Pick that up.
That's a plan.
For the day, huh?
Go.
Of course.
Look alive.
Where to?
Take that.
Yep.
Over here.
Uh-huh.
When he was talking to Ada, boy, it was really brutally rude.
Look alive.
At least he's somewhat respectable with her.
Grab that.
Yep.
But with Ada, it was like, bitch, get over here and pick that up.
Just
As soon as I say it, he whistles at her like a dog.
let me know.
There we go. And that gives us 13 altogether. Save. And back to selecting people. Excuse me, my dear. Oh, we're down to 24 at least. That's a good start. Happiness is down. It shouldn't be down, man. We're making you better. Alright, first things first. Gotta find people who are actually assigned to work. I think that's one of them, right? Nope. Here's one. Don't go away, don't go away.
I just just need to trade gear with you.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Let's trade.
Of course.
Save. Every 2 seconds now. It's the only way to get through it. I'm hoping when I get the numbers down low enough that it'll stop crashing here. Because I do want to do a build in here, but...
I want to draw you a picture later. Any requests?
This is delicious.
Look, I'm just doing my job.
Anybody else
I'm
assigned?
writing a new song praising the overseer. I need a word that rhymes with great.
Oh, I know. Super amazingly great.
Yeah, that's going to be a hit song right there. Okay, here's another one.
Huh? I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
I wonder how high the vault numbers go.
Free soda? Gotta love the vault.
All right.
Look, I'm just doing my job.
Now let's just start assigning people that don't have work. This is good, this is good. We might need to make more food then. Let's see, where do we want to do this? I feel like we can do it right here, because we're not going to build here, we'll build down there maybe. Somebody put out, I don't think it was the same guy, it was a different person. I've got the video saved in my list, but a really detailed video on how he did his build in here, and it was well done. And I'm sure I'm going to refer back to that when I get ready to do this. I think for now, we'll go back here. Sure, why not? You don't need the boards underneath this, but I prefer it that way. It's an aesthetics thing. As I was mentioning before, it's like I'll get about 5 on average. What happened over at the farm a little while ago was kind of a freaky thing for me. I don't normally get 3 across like this. So I think it has something to do with the fact that it was elevated height. Go find people who ain't going to work today and make them go to work today. Such a Republican thing to do.
I hope the light isn't too bright.
Come here. Come here. Oops, wrong button. Alright. Way back here, darling. And on the bright side, you're going to get a suit. Let's see, where'd she go? Should be moving towards that.
Is it true what they're saying about you know who?
I really hope not. I hate the idea of living in the same vault with a person like that.
Might be after hours. Can't tell down here what time it is. Let me see if I can at least locate the fact that she is now assigned. There she goes.
Let's trade some things.
Go ahead.
Left 2. Welcome to the club. Alright, so she's all... What? How is that possible? Stop, stop, stop. You got a suit on. Work.
Sure.
How dare you wear the suit and not work?
I don't suppose you could, you know...
And this one has an assignment.
I'd like to trade some items.
Okay. Gotta cut it down to 3 packs a day.
I don't like to spread rumors, but have you heard about the thing? Yes, the others told me it's
Which thing? The first thing or the second thing?
It's great of the overseer to give us breaks like this. I don't want to do my own home, but
Alright, you gonna come back here. So this one's not all by herself. And did I assign it? No, I didn't want to do that, but that's okay.
I didn't know, but that's okay.
Just looking to trade a little.
Go ahead.
All you. Continue.
free silk. Gotta love the vault.
Easiest job I ever had.
Yeah, because half you ain't doing a job. Let's see. Here's another one. No. Y'all get out of my way. I think what I need to do is spread things out more is half the problem. They're so close together. Of course, with the wiring, that has something to do with it.
I'm just doing what I'm told. You know.
Let me go with,
Lost track.
Night, I think.
I was starting to mention earlier, I put my first traps out, but I don't remember which location. Wanted to go and check on that and see. Projector would be cool, but it doesn't project anything. Opening script. Miscellaneous, maybe. Nope. Oh, that reminds me, I was going to have Piper come help me one more time here. Can't remember where the bicycles are at. Miscellaneous. Wow, I would have bet money at this point. Not under neon, not under that. Manufacturing shouldn't be. I mean, you're technically manufacturing energy, but yeah, it's a stretch. Saw one guy had a build. My God. What a warehouse he built. So I don't have the inclination or the patience for that. But it's a hell of a thing. Machinery. You can check on the machinery, but I highly doubt it. No. Defense, no. Resources. Could be. Ah, winner. Okay, so. At this point, we're going to start doing some wireless glitch work. Come on, man, really? Should work. So we'll connect it there. Line up. There's the glitch. Pick our target. There it is. And now that's powered. Oh, it needs 4. Sorry. Remove that. What you got going on here? That works. Change of plans. Where's the up front? There you go. May have to move the power armor here in a minute if it's in the way. There's the spark. Yeah, that ain't gonna work yet. Hook him over here, then we'll move him back. One. Store the wire. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it requires a person. Okay, sorry. I thought it was making like it didn't take it. Gotcha. And that's what we're here to do, is get you people to do some work. And finally, it's nighttime, so they're not all in the way. Best time to build stuff is after hours, man. There's not a bunch of people walking through your mess. And just go up to the beds and you can quickly scan and find out who is or is not assigned. But again, this should provide a lot of power. Okay. Now then. Then we have some peace and quiet here. So that's got somebody assigned to it. We got 4 more that we need to assign. Let's see. Somebody's got work. Somebody does not have work. Sad thing is going to wake him up from bed and make him do it now, but wasn't really the goal. But you've been freeloading all this time, so I don't feel so bad. Afraid I got a bit of bad news for you. Get 'em. Well, we still need people to do the rest of the garden too, so this is good. It's a good problem to have now. Oh, that happiness, I was going to say, happiness is already going down. They don't like getting woke up in the middle of the night. Who does? Alright, this is already assigned. This is not. I know why I didn't assign it.
Got it.
See, those of you who've been working get to sleep. The rest of you get your asses up. Free lunch is over. Assigned, assigned. What does it say unassigned if I just assigned? Yep. Going to work. There we go. We got too many people here not to be generating.
Hey, I just wanted to say, I really appreciate everything you did for Vault.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Somebody recognizes how invaluable I am.
What? Get on your bike and ride.
I just want to trade a few things.
But on the
Sure
bright
thing.
side, you're going to get your suit. But go produce some energy.
Can we trade a few things?
Okay.
Sometimes they're better off with a hat on. Piper's getting her laps in over here. For somebody who's been assigned work, you ain't doing much.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Of course.
Hello.
I just want to trade a few things.
Why blue? I mean, would a yellow jumpsuit really be that bad?
Sure.
I want to trade a few things.
You ain't gotta get up.
Sure thing.
Hey, how you doing? Unassigned. He's wearing a suit. Get your ass out of that suit if you're gonna be not doing nothing. Gotta be assigned if you're in a suit. That's how I know who the slackers are. Oh, got another slacker. Stick him back there. Sure. Sure, now that you caught me doing nothing. Damn, what's up with all the slack? I know I gave that one a job. This is getting ridiculous. I wonder if there's a problem with this. I gotta check out this one that doesn't have a suit in a minute. Doing a hell of a job. Keep it up.
I just need to trade gear with you.
10 hook.
Okay.
And there we go. I feel like that's everybody at this point. Oh, you know what? We haven't been up here yet. Totally forgot about that. And what's going on with you? You're assigned?
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
What did I do? Oh, he's wearing it. Duh. I already assigned it. Okay, he's good to go. But I'm out of suits. I got more in the box. Let me see what we got going on up here. That's a blue assigned. Thank you. Save me time. Oh, got one. But he's got a suit at least, so all I need to do is assign. And you know what? Location, location, location. Alright. Everybody got a job. Everybody got a blue suit. Hot dog. Save. And we got the number down a little bit. What are we at? 24. That's a little bit better. Some breathing room. We got 18 on water, 29 food, which is good. We might want to do a little more water. Level up. Booyah. The one I added the other day, I love shooting people through cover fire. Target's armor, they also have a slight chance of crippling a limb. Was it this? Basically, we're shooting through in excess of 4 armor wounds. I never used gun bashing. Alright, the question is, where was this? Killer, medic, commando, combat training. You know just how to scavenge now. It's gotta be near here because I almost picked this up. Become Whisper, become Shadow. You're 20% harder to detect when sneaking. Because I haven't done a stealth kill yet. I wouldn't mind having some fun with that. You gain access to 4 guns, but first let me see. Locksmith. Action boy. That's already maxed out. Fire is improved when firing any weapon. Additional action points. Here it is. All right, let's grab our armor. My work here is done for now.
Hope you plan on using your robot powers for good.
You know I am. All right, can we spawn out of here or let's see. Quests. I was gonna say, where's my marker? It's up here. Way up here. And crash. Holy cow, we got out of Vault 88. I think if I can keep that number down and it doesn't keep replenishing, then I think we'll be okay. Now, the real question is to see if they show up at these other locations, and you have to allow time because the game calculates actual travel time. But the fact that we sent the big green dude over there, I forget his name now, I haven't used him in so long, totally forgot about him. He got lost in the shuffle. Wasn't one of my favorite characters, quite honestly. I think he sucks. Alright. Yeah, the ship, I think, is our portal. I've been wanting to get to this for a long time now. Yeah, there we go. So I am excited. Because this looks like it's going to be super cool. Travel to Far Harbor. You never forget your first. Here we go, folks. We've already got like 2 missions over there. One for the brothers and one for the family here on the farm. See, at least this one gives you this little cutscene. When you're on the airship and you're just jumping from this room to that room to the little climbing platform, it's almost pointless other than the fact that they have to have some sort of a transition point. But you don't even see yourself start to climb the stairs up or down or any of that stuff. I feel like that's kind of missing. What they just did here is fine. You just see yourself pulling out from the dock and heading out to sea. That's good enough. If they would have just given you a few steps up and down the ladder, I think that would have made that feel a little bit better and more inclusive. But we could always nitpick. Okay, this looks cool as hell. Nice. Thought I heard her voice. Like, where's she at? Walk in the park.
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town.
I was ready to shoot you, Alan.
Strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions.
Alan just found out he has ED.
What's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
Damn it. Mariners incoming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hall never lets us down. Now follow me! Careful on the hall, stranger. Don't fall off. If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
That would be bad. Is this the wall?
Man the hall! Something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
Avery.
This ain't
Your
a
help
drill.
won't be forgotten.
See shit.
I've got wounded out here.
There's no time. Look to the fog.
I'm gonna leave that landmine down there in case I can use it.
Defend yourself!
Gulpers! Hey! Damn, blowed him up. That it?
It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
And down goes Frazier.
Clear.
Alright, what can we get out of here? Anything? Telephone boy, these things get everything, huh?
Want to get out of here? I don't think we'd make pretty ghouls.
Okay, now what? Appreciate your attempts. What do we got here? Oh, that's a crappy jacket. Oh, I ain't gonna take that.
Captain,
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. For your help when we needed it. You deserve this.
Yeah, that's a fair.
what's the fog?
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, right? But there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem. Things live in the fog, thrive. You think what attacked the harbor's bad? Oh, there's far worse further inland.
You've lost the whole island?
Oh, fog's been here forever. There are good years when it recedes and the island's almost normal. Then there are times when it spreads all over. And people have to cling to any patch of land free of the fog. For the past, 8 years or so, it's been getting as bad as it's ever been. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left that's safe.
If you managed to survive despite all that, it must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam. Which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee...
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Adam would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law. Just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse. Absolutely not. There's not one bit of evidence.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. Fog's gotten more lethal year over year. And now the fog's covering the whole island. But only after the children came.
You know as well as I do that's happened before. Sure, people have theories that children are involved, but no one, and I mean no one, has proof.
Sounds like you should deal with the children of Adam. Permanently.
The mainlander sees the sense in all this.
I will do everything in my power to keep the peace here. So go, Alan. Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Old Longfellow.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Can you tell me about Acadia?
Strange folk like they call themselves synths. Seems to me they just want to be left alone, to live their life in peace. They've done some good turns for us islanders. The fog condensers, most especially, wouldn't even be a far harbor left without those.
What's a fog condenser?
The condensers? They're a tricky bit of science. They keep the fog away. Powered by the wind farm, the synth fellows got up and running. Us islanders don't particularly like being obligated to them. But there you have it.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
This girl's all her family has. You'd have to be a real wretch not to give a damn.
Bah. This goes against all reason. But I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad X and the like. Then the real work can begin.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
Let's go, Piper. Do I get to keep Piper? I guess so. They make me send her home.
Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. It's a bit of an island. You might want to take this for the road. In case foul.
Only Alan's got enough backbone to stand up to the children.
Feel like I should be talking to him.
The
Fog doesn't get us, the storms will.
Old mountain trail. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in Congress. Mainlanders think a dose of rataways.
Oh, really? that's unfortunate. Bum, 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 bum. How do I want to do this? I guess I could go through my... I wasn't planning on using all that stuff up, but alright.
That's all you need. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live. Keep your guard up.
One down. And the grenade's gonna blow him up to boot. No? Oh, that would have been great. And? What the heck? I thought I was supposed to be able to go through cover. What was the point? Nope, nope, nope. Well, that was a wasted perk, man. It ain't done shit. Next. You got anything?
You're not half bad, Easter. Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them.
I don't have any coastal armor yet, so I'll take that so I can get a look at it later. Look at the dolphin sharks.
See, the fog can do a number.
Oh, yep. I'm gonna guess it's the same armor, so I'm not gonna take twice. New location, gotta look around because who knows?
What was that?
Kaboom! Oh, I gotta go check up here. I'm sorry, man. I just get that feeling that I'm... Oh, that's a cool hat. I'm gonna take the hat. Nothing else? Nothing? What do we got here? Plasma. Nice little cottage. Gotta be something good in here. run up on me like that. You just never know. Alright, where's a long fellow man? Way back here. Technical documents, we know who to turn those into. Okay. Alright, Longfellow. Appreciate you waiting. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Came out of nowhere. Vicious wolf, do you think? You got some wolf meat.
You grow everything extra meat. Still got a ways to go. Stick to the deep fog, lest we steer clear.
Do I not have my grenades?
You never know.
Oh no, where's my grenades? Flare, fragment mines. Oh, I may be out. Molotov's better than nothing. Just making sure.
The whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. Lisa, but they got comfortable and started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
A rib cage goes flying. No?
We ain't alone here.
Barbecue frog. I don't think so, not today. Leave her alone. I got your back. Remember, like me, I'm not gonna take no more of that shit.
Fresh water. Small gulper, the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of an apple. Good thing we don't see too many of them around.
Too easy.
damnation, old man?
Well, what have we
Nice
here?
haircut.
Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
All right, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you. Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed
Swamp.
beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family if he deems you worthy.
Worthy? What do I have to do to join?
There is a ritual his children must perform. If you succeed, you will be rewarded with entrance into our family.
Don't know if I feel like it.
Suppose I got nothing better to do.
Huh. Adam usually prefers those with a bit more fervor. But nonetheless, if you wish to test his favor, seek the nucleus.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on.
Alright, where are we going?
Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
Excuse me.
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. If you need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Maybe later, Longfellow.
All right, but I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do. Got a chill in my bones that won't come out. Too many nights out sleeping in the fog.
All right, I think I'll continue that next time. I got some stuff I got to get done, but this has been good. Another successful run here. Cool game. Glad I finally got into it. Timing was right too. I'm happy I found it when I did. That TV show is killer. I'm already rewatching it now because I can appreciate it in a totally different way now that I've poured all these hours into this game. I just thought the show was really good. Thought the sets looked cool and all that stuff. But now to see how well they replicated the game, top notch. And I'm also glad to see 2 different games hitting home runs with their live action series. Because for the longest time, if you took a video game and transferred it over to film, it was horrible. Horrible.
There are no police in Far Harbor.
We're talking about Doom. Amongst others, Uncharted, sadly. But then, you know, you got Last of Us, and now you got this, and, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get these other 2 eyeballs on Cogsworth. What can I do for that? I have to check on that. All right, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your day. In the meantime, we'll check it out again right here for some more. I'll do some more work offline and then pop in and take another tour of Sanctuary. The roofs will be done by then on another couple houses at least, and maybe I'll have one set up and we'll go live and do the roof build together. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you right back here on ANG All Night Gaming. So long.
All night long, yeah.